Hey guys, James Reeves with TFBTV, and I'm still here at the Bond Arms booth at SHOT Show 2019. I'm with my buddy Garrett, and Garrett is going to talk to us about the newest addition to the Bond Arms Bullpup. You guys may remember the Bond Arms Bullpup from last year. It started shipping in January? January 2018.
Yep, that's right.
And it is a unique design. As you guys can see, it's a single stack 9mm, but what's neat about it is it feeds all the way from the rear of the gun. So there's some kind of magic that happens that's beyond my abilities of comprehension, where you guys don't have a lot of space here to work with, but yet it works. So that allows you to have a longer barrel.
In a much smaller size.
In a much smaller size.
Yep.
And so here's our Bond Arms Bullpup from last year, and then here's the long slide model from this year. Garrett, they want me to shut up and they want to hear you.
Yeah, so most people are familiar with the Glock 43, so I always use that as a reference point to illustrate the differences. So what we have here is the regular standard bullpup. The barrel length is 3.35, which is exactly the same as Glock 43, but it's over an inch shorter in length, okay? Stepping up to the long slide, it gives you a 4.25-inch barrel, which is, you know, a tenth of an inch more than a Glock 19, but the barrel length is 6 inches, is exactly a Glock 43. So in the bullpup design, it also allows us to use a fixed rotating barrel. So that makes for the most accurate subcompact pistol in the world. So even the short gun can do 5 shots in under an inch at 15 yards and 5 shots in 3 inches at 25 yards. Adding that longer barrel gives you a longer sight radius, makes it a little easier to hit your target, and you're getting an extra 50 to 100 feet per second out of that longer barrel. So it's the most efficient 9mm design in the world, and it's also the most powerful compact 9mm in the world, just because there's nothing else that can meet the barrel length to slide length ratio. It's double action only, and on the long slide version, it also has a space where you can put a nice little Viridian C5L or a small light laser combo. So, and also you'll see on here is a 3D printed prototype. We're kind of checking out what people like at SHOT here, trying out some different designs for extended magazines and different shaped base plates.
And we're looking at normally a 6+1, right?
It's actually a 7+1. So, and if you look at this magazine, it's about a half inch shorter than a 43, but it's a 7-round magazine instead of a 6.
Oh wow! Okay.
And so, for example, if you look at this extended base plate here, we're working on a +3 magazine. It protrudes maybe a quarter of an inch further than this, but it gives you 11 rounds in the gun fully loaded.
Wow.
So you're talking about quite a bit of firepower, something bumping up to a 3.65 in firepower, more shootable, more accuracy, better concealability. I don't know where to stop.
Yeah, that's really cool, and I'm glad that you guys kind of adopted this design. You know, I mean, a lot of people, again, talking about SHOT Show politics, you don't really like to mention other companies, but this was originally a Boberg design.
Absolutely.
And I was glad to see you guys take it over because your reputation, and I'd like to see what you've done with it.
Well, look, the firearms world is cyclical, and everyone is always wary of new designs. And you know, you look at this, and it's something that is an interesting concept, but has to be proven. And it needed a company like us to be able to take it and trustworthy, and to be able to prove the concept.
Right.
And we had to prove the concept to ourselves first. I personally have over 10,000 rounds through the gun. I have one gun in particular, that's my everyday carry gun, it's got 7,000 rounds through it. This is literally controlled round feeding. When you're talking about a Micro 9, you're talking about a professional's gun. A Glock 43, a 365, those are guns you have to do your part to make them work and to hit your target. With this gun, you can't limp wrist it. It's double action only. It's foolproof. You're essentially relying on the mechanics of the gun to do the job without having to rely as much on you, your grip strength, your arm strength to be able to make the thing work.
Now, the two magic questions for SHOT Show: release date, MSRP.
So MSRP, I don't have a firm number on that, so
that's fine.
It's going to be around, MSRP on the regular bullpup is $10.99. You're probably looking at within $100 or the same price of the regular gun, and then you're probably looking at 4 to 6 months before release, so before the end of the year.
Garrett, you son of a bitch. This has been in production since January, and I still haven't gotten a review copy for TFBTV.
All you have to do is ask.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, if I'm going to do it like every other channel, I'll just ask you for money, you know, or whatever. But, you know, I can't even give this guy a review for free. Thank you as usual, Garrett. Good to see you.
Thank you.